From Peoria, Videomax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Daniel Shore and Davita Jackson. Our news anchors are Joanna Maggio and Lawson Barger. Our interviewer is Ariana Barrett and the Midstate News team. Sports with Matt Wedderston, Brian Beto, and Casey Schwartz. Our state-of-the-art hosts are Lamara Johnson and Linda Hong. Our resident cook is Valerie Matthews, and Vanessa Strickland is in need. About Town with Crystal Lay. Our movie reviewer, Rihanna Pouncey, and Steve Williams is our street team. And now, from America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Daniel Shore and Davita Jackson. Take it away, kids.
Hi, I'm Kelly Chickwood, and welcome to Midstate Magazine. I'm filling in for Davita Jackson.
And hi, my name is Linda Hong, and I'm filling in for Daniel Shore.
So we have a really good show today. There's a lot of fun stuff. Yeah.
I know.
I've seen it all, and I'm very excited. Kind of proud of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're back from our Easter break.
Yeah. Did you do anything?
Yeah, we had like a family get together and whatnot, and like we just had dinner, big dinner, and like my cousins and I, all of us, like we just, I don't know.
Nice. Do you have a big family?
Not really.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me neither. It's pretty small. Well, the family that's around here anyway.
I see.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's always interesting with the family.
Yeah. So what's for news today?
I have no clue. I don't know what they think they're the sports theme. That's kind of like, we got a lot of sports stuff going on this show.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm really excited to know about everything because
Yeah.
today's our like first time doing this.
I know, it's nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Yes, it is a little bit, so just bear with us.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll pick up our pace a little bit, hopefully.
Okay. Sounds good.
There's a big thing on the Bradley Creighton game because it was a charity thing they had like last week, so kind of cool, fun stuff, definitely good, really fun food segment. Very excited.
Yeah. Do you know what it's about?
They're making nachos.
Ooh, fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Good movie, Falling Down.
With Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, cool.
Always brings us good stuff.
And then I'm just so sad because for the segment part, you know, I'm not covering it. So I wonder what Lamara has in store for us.
She always brings us something great, so
Yep.
I don't worry about that.
Me neither.
So, you have any plans for this week?
For this week, not really. I have a lot of homework and a lot of catching up to do because I've been procrastinating.
Yeah.
But besides that, you know, it's all good.
That's cool. There's this Earth Day walk on Sunday, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But right now, let's go to news with...
Thank you, guys. And I'm Lawson Barger.
And I'm Joanna Maggio. Thanks for joining us this evening. Even though the men's soccer season doesn't start until later this fall, Bradley and Creighton got a head start. They played each other in their now annual game at Shea Stadium. Even though the game was tied at 2, Vanessa Strickland explains why there was a winner in this game, and it wasn't Bradley or Creighton.
Longtime soccer rivals Bradley and Creighton are known for what happens on the field. But for once, what happens off the field is more important. These two rivals came together for one important cause, the children of St. Jude.
Gentlemen, they're out in the field right now aware of that. You know, they have the shirts on there with the St. Jude logo on the back. I think they're an opportunity to hopefully during the course of the weekends to meet the young children that they're helping out.
Kick for a Cause was held last year at Creighton University. The success and awareness the event raised encouraged both teams to come to Peoria to kick it again.
You know, St. Jude was wonderful. They said, don't worry about money in year one. You worry awareness and get people thinking about it year after year, and that's where we are, and we're really excited about the future.
This off-the-field action raised over $5,000. Peoria community members and St. Jude families were excited to see Bradley students in action.
I just think that is such a great thing for kids, you know, at this age to start giving back to their community. I just think that is such a wonderful thing, and I really admire all these kids who take time out of their Saturday afternoon and evening to do this to help the kids of St. Jude. I mean, I think very highly of them.
The rivalry may be the same, but for one day the cause was greater than the score at the end of the game.
Coach Warming's vision as well as mine that this event will go throughout the country in Division I soccer in future years, where we can lock a date in nationwide and other communities will rally around just such a wonderful cause and a wonderful endeavor. The young men that are playing tonight have been blessed and bestowed upon with some athletic gifts and health, but tonight we play a game where the score is absolutely meaningless.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Vanessa Strickland.
Thanks, Vanessa. State Farm in Bloomington announced that it is a major sponsor of the new movie Cars. The Disney Pixar animated feature opens in theaters June 9th. In a press release, State Farm officials say they are making history as the first property and casualty insurer to be a sponsor of a major motion picture. State Farm is giving away 25 red Ford Mustangs in a run-up to the film's opening. It is also running a new State Farm commercial featuring the characters portrayed in the movie. That commercial will start running nationally the week of May 22nd.
The Lucky Lady Saloon and Cruisins may close their Class B licenses, which allow the establishment to serve alcohol while admitting patrons under the age of 21. There have been more than 240 underage drinking incidents occurring at the Lucky Lady and more than 140 at Cruisins in the past year. Any changes to the liquor licenses of either establishment will take place July 1st. OSF St. Francis Medical Center has submitted a request for the expansion to the Illinois Health Facilities Planning Board. The project will double the size of the hospital and build a new children's hospital with more rooms and high-tech equipment. The project will also require more than 200 new employees. The groundbreaking is set for next spring, and the official opening will be at the end of 2009.
The Illinois Broadcasters Association and the Department of Communications at Bradley University have been co-sponsoring an exciting broadcasting workshop for high school students for several years. Stephanie Givens has more.
Explains why bike cops help. 9 years ago, Bradley University partnered with the Illinois Broadcasters Association to create something special for high school students who wanted to learn broadcasting.
The idea was to make sure that the next generation or succeeding generations of people that would enter the broadcasting business were the best and brightest from all over the state of Illinois.
The annual Multicultural Broadcasting Workshop is a 5-day-long experience designed to give high school students a real-life introduction into the world of professional television production.
We put the kids through an experience where they come in on Sunday, and on Thursday they produce a show. So it's a very intense period of time. It's not a summer camp, it's not a playtime, it's the real deal.
Students spend all day and night with their counselors, beginning early in the morning with lectures and demonstrations. Throughout the day, the students write, shoot, edit, and produce their own material. The week culminates in a studio newscast that the students produce as a team.
The kids come in here and they're terribly excited, and they're the best kids in the state. Their counselors and teachers recommend them.
Along with a final tape of the shows they worked on and a tribute from their counselors, the students take home the experience of a lifetime.
Even though if you're not majored in broadcasting, it's still a good way to have broad experience in case you have a job related to anything dealing with what you learned in the workshop, so it's a definite.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Stephanie Givens.
Thanks, Stephanie. The ISU Student Foundation and Friend of Olamide Adeyoye are dedicated to raising money for a memorial scholarship to the life of the 21-year-old student who was found severely burned in Mississippi. Adeyoye was a senior in laboratory science and scheduled to have graduated last December. The first scholarship is scheduled to be awarded in February of 2007. Now, Shannon Pierce has a special interview with Olympian figure skater Matt Savoy.
Thanks, Joanna and Lawson. I'm lucky enough to be here today with 2006 Olympic figure skater Matt Savoy. Hi, Matt. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, I just want to get a little bit more of an approach on how you feel about skating and how you interpret it. How do you feel the music so well and hold the audience captive in the palm of your hand, basically from the first beat of the music to the last? Like, where does that come from?
I'm not sure. I guess I wasn't aware that I did it, but thank you for noticing. I suppose I would have to attribute it to my experience in music. I played music since I was 5. I played the piano, and also my choreographer, Tom Dixon, who choreographed these programs, he's had a career in music since he was young as well. So he's able to help me understand the ways in which the movement he choreographs to the music should be interpreted, and you know, if that comes across to an audience, that's definitely what the goal is.
Okay, I know one of my favorite parts was the circular step sequence. I think that really kind of went with the music really well. And how did you, like, did you help with input on the choreography, or did, you know, Tom do it all, or?
Well, the process of choreographing a program, it's pretty interactive for me and Tom anyway. I've been working with him since 1998, and each program we do, to a greater or less extent, incorporates my ideas along with his. I think this program honestly was a lot of Tom's direction. Lately it seems like the programs have gone that way, though programs in the past have been a lot more of represent a lot more of my input as well. So.
Okay. At the Olympics, 1984 Olympic gold medalist Scott Hamilton was always very complimentary about your skating, and he said, watching every element of his skating, he truly is a skater's skater. Every skater in this building is admiring him. What is a skater's skater?
Good question. I'm not really sure what a skater's skater is. I think, you know, they've only recently given me that label this year, and I'm very appreciative that people I've looked up to, like Scott Hamilton, are referring to me in that way. I suppose it just represents the commentators' efforts at trying to convey to maybe non-skating people what the experienced skaters see in my skating, maybe subtle aspects of my skating that that less experienced people might not be able to perceive. So, you know, I'm really grateful that they've made that effort.
All right, well, thank you very much for coming in today. And back to you, Joanna and Lawson.
Thanks, Shannon. The completion of a 2-year, $16 million renovation of the 107-year-old Bradley Hall on Bradley University's campus marks the first renovation since 1965, when it was reconstructed following a massive fire. The project included the updating of 60 classrooms with complete technology support capability, as well as dozens of new offices and teleconferencing suites. More than 2,000 donors contributed to the renovation effort. The Illinois State University's Gamma Phi Circus is coming to Peoria for the first time. The high-caliber acrobatic circus will perform at the Peoria Civic Center April 21st and 22nd. Now we go to Matt with sports.
The rematch of last year's Valley Final wouldn't disappoint in this spring exhibition game. Pick it up early first. It's Noah Sharpstein to Mark Wallace for the goal. Braves on top 1-0. Now, same score. Wallace on the passing end to Teddy Anderson. He squeaks it by Matt Allen. Braves lead 2-0 midway through the first half. But Creighton wouldn't go down easy. Byron Dacey with the header and the game-tying goal in the 85th minute to even it at 2, and that's where we would end the game. This is the first big game the Braves have played without their 13 seniors from last year's squad. Coach DeRose said that the score of tonight's game was meaningless, and it's kind of fitting that it ends in a 2-2 tie.
I was pretty proud of our guys. We just played against a team that had 8 of 11 starters returning from a team that went to the Elite 8, where we maybe had 3 guys that averaged more than 25 minutes a game. So I was proud with that, our work ethic. But
I thought I was about to finally get my first win against Creighton. That was pretty much my first thought up until the last 5 minutes.
It is a spring game, but I mean, they're two sides. We are competing hard. I mean, I don't think anybody was not willing to give it all out there.
Thanks, Matt. In this week's Oddly Enough, the phrase from one of Argentina's popular soccer team, the Boca Juniors, field chant says, "The day I die, I want my coffin painted in blue and gold, like my heart," is being taken quite literally. Diehard fans can buy their own coffins decorated in Boca colors and symbols from between 2,000 pesos and 2,500 pesos. The coffin comes in 2 flashier versions, one in bright solid blue and the other which is a blue with a painted yellow banner draped on the outside. Both sport the Boca shield. Thanks for joining us at Thanks for joining us at Midstate News. I'm Lawson Barger.
And I'm Joanna Maggio. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Joanna and Lawson.
That, oddly enough, was pretty funny and even got Lawson choked up.
I know.
But I have an oddly enough, actually.
Okay.
I was reading a story, and it was this man in Japan had taken out 5 million
Oh
yen.
my gosh, I've heard
Did
about
you
that.
hear
Yeah,
it?
and his wife thought it was like trash or whatever, and she threw it away.
She threw it away.
Crazy.
I guess he was keeping it in a bag, hidden with all his like junk. So she just threw it all away.
So what happened?
The police somehow went through the garbage and they found it.
And they were
thankfully.
nice enough to like give it back?
I guess he filed a report and he knew exactly how much it was. So when they
Oh,
found
yeah,
it, they knew it was his. So.
Wow, that's a lot of money. How much is that in like US dollars?
It's like 40,000.
Crazy.
Like that. It's weird to have that laying around the house. Like,
I know.
But I guess they.
Hello,
in Japan,
talk about banks, you know.
I get sometimes in Japan they keep money around the house for business. But that doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. I've never heard
Seems
that.
dangerous, obviously, because it got thrown away.
Right.
It's dangerous.
That's odd.
I don't know. Do you have like boxes of junk you just throw away?
Junk?
I don't know. But let's go to food with Valerie Matthews.
Hi, I'm Valerie Matthews with Let's Eat. In the spirit of watching sports, we're going to make some great snacks. So today I'm going to be making loaded nachos, and we're going to get started by cutting up our toppings first. Okay, now about half an onion. Time to move on to the tomatoes. These red tomatoes give our nachos a little more color. Now that we've finished chopping up our fresh ingredients, we're going to move over and start making our ground beef. And we've got about this size portion here. Just toss that in. We're going to cook our ground beef on high. Okay, we're going to add a little salt and pepper and a little spice. See the grease that's coming up around it? When it's finished cooking, we're going to need to drain it. Now it's time to melt our Velveeta cheese. In it goes. We can start it off at 3 minutes. We're going to put our chips on the plate and begin assembling our nachos. There's a lot of layers to these delicious nachos, so toss some of that on top. Now we're going to get our Velveeta cheese. We're done putting our cheese on. Time to add some lettuce, some onion, some tomatoes, and some olives, and lastly our spicy jalapeno peppers. I hope you enjoy making these delicious nachos as much as I did, and I hope you enjoy watching your sporting event with this side dish right there with you as much as we do. I'm Valerie Matthews with Let's Eat. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Valerie. Those looked really good.
I'm getting hungry. I'm really getting hungry. I think after this, I'm going to go and get my grub on.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yep.
I would like those nachos with no cheese or ground beef or
No
sour
cheese and no ground beef.
cream. Yeah.
So you
I
just
don't-
want the chips?
Just the chips with the tomato and lettuce.
How boring. You got to eat it all.
There's olives and hot pepper too. I just don't like. I don't eat meat or cheese or dairy.
I see.
It tastes really good. I just don't like it.
Well, everybody has different tastes, so yeah.
What? I don't know. Do you like Mexican food?
My favorite, well, it isn't really authentic Mexican food, but it would be Chipotle.
Oh, really? I've never been there. I've heard so
You are
much
missing
good things about
out. Chipotle is awesome, and I strongly believe that Peoria should have one, but we don't.
I've
looked
heard
it
that
up.
a few times.
Yeah.
My friends at home I'm from Chicago, and they just love it. Like they talk about it all the time.
And it's healthy too, I think.
Yeah, I heard it's good. Pick your own stuff.
Yep.
Cool.
So next we have movies. So with Rihanna, right, Pouncey. So do you know what it's about?
Well, I don't want to ruin anything.
Okay,
but
then.
it's pretty good. It's fun stuff.
Well, I'm excited. Let's hear it for Rihanna Pouncey.
With final
is right around the corner, you might notice that people are getting stressed out. Just be on the lookout for anyone who might go over the edge, like the main character in this week's movie, Falling Down. Michael Douglas plays unemployed defense worker William Foster. One day, while stuck in Los Angeles traffic, he finally snaps and goes on a warpath. He leaves his car on the freeway and stops at a convenience store to get change for the payphone. He gets in an argument with the store owner over a price of soda and proceeds to bust up the shop.
Just standing up for my rights as a consumer. Well, I think this whole shelf looks suspect. One soda, 12 ounces, 50 cents. Sold. It's been a pleasure frequenting your establishment.
His anger only grows from there, and after a failed drive-by attempt on his life, he ends up with a bag of guns. The rampage draws the attention of retiring police officer Martin Pendergast, played by Robert Duvall. Like Foster, Pendergast is no longer economically viable. Pendergast tracks Foster as he heads home for his daughter's birthday party. In his own mind, Foster is not the bad guy. He's just fixing the many injustices he sees in the world, like not being given breakfast at the Whammy Burger.
That's not our policy. You have to order something from the lunch menu.
I don't want lunch. I want breakfast.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm really sorry, too.
Will the retiring cop catch the rampaging psychopath in time to stop him from causing any more death and destruction? You'll only know if you watch the movie. This commentary on the human condition gets 2 guns up, and I urge all of you suffering from end of the semester stress to hit a pillow, not a convenience store. For Get Real, I'm Rihanna Pouncey. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Rihanna.
Thank you. You know, in that movie, kind of when he's in the burger joint and the guy's like, "I'm sorry, that's not my policy." That is so much fun when you're at work and you with a customer and you don't want to, like, if they're being rude, like, because I work in a frame shop, so I can, like, I can have some leeway, but if they're mean to me, no, I'm sorry, we don't do that. That's our policy. We can't do it. It's so much fun to just follow the rules sometimes.
I know.
It's just so, I don't know, just, you're being mean without actually being mean. It's nice, I like it.
Yeah, the easy way out, I guess. I don't know.
But I heard that you actually had a job in a movie.
Yes, I did. It was fun stuff. I was in a movie. It's called The Gift, and it's a small Korean independent film, but it was just released in California, and then I just had a movie premiere like on March 26th. So it was really cool.
That's so exciting. That's a lot more exciting than working in a frame shop, I'm sure.
Thanks. I had a lot of fun, and yeah, hopefully you guys can watch it too whenever it comes out on DVD or whatever.
Well, it's about time to check out Lamara Johnson with State of the Arts.
Hawkins, who is part of the Bradley University Gospel Choir. Hi, Alicia.
Hello.
Hi, thanks for being on the show today. No problem. So, I know you're a gospel singer. How long have you been singing?
I would say since I was about 5 years old.
Oh, okay. So is gospel your main type of music, or do you sing other genres of music?
I mean, gospel is my main priority, but I do sing other genres like R&B.
Right. Okay. Cool. So what are you going to perform for us today?
I'm going to sing Amazing Grace.
Oh, okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, go ahead.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like
but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace appear. The hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Thank you. Wow, that, okay. Yes, that was amazing. You took me back. I started thinking about what my mom used to sing to me when I was a little kid. Well, I'd like to thank Alicia for performing today, and that's all we have. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Lamara. That was beautiful.
That was. Good job, Alicia. I really liked it.
Yeah. I love that song.
It's an old classic, you know. It's everybody's favorite.
Lately, I've been into the song "I'll Fly Away." The song is like, I'm not gonna sing it for you. I don't know who wrote it.
I want to hear it.
I don't sing. I don't do that. But it's like, it's an old gospel song. It's like "On That Morning, When This Night Is Over, I'll Fly Away." That song. I don't know if you know it, but it's like gospel-y, and like people have been doing it. Like Jillian Welsh and Alison Krauss are kind of like bluegrassy type people. I'm very excited about it.
That's cool.
I sing it a lot to myself, but I try not to sing in public.
Why? Just sing in the shower and stuff?
No.
Why? That's the best.
I don't know. Do you sing?
Well, I used to. Like in high school, I was in choir and stuff, and I got like a solo or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we went to MSU and we performed. It was really fun.
One time I sang in 8th grade in a play, Pirates of Penzance.
Ooh. What was your like character?
I was Ruth, the like pirate maid or something. Yeah, I was a pirate maid.
Do you still remember any of like the lines? Can you
not
act
really.
for us?
I'm not gonna. No, I don't remember any of the lines. I think I remember the song, but my teacher said, and it's okay if you don't sound good because Ruth isn't supposed to sound good. I was like, oh, thanks for picking me. Thank you. It was nice. Yeah.
I'm offended.
What? Tell us more about this movie.
The movie?
Or not.
Yeah.
Tell me later after the show.
I think we will.
All right.
We'll catch up.
This is good. All right. Thank you, and see you next week.
Thanks for joining us.